France has set a new record for COVID cases. More than 332,000 additional infections have been recorded over a 24-hour period. It is the first time that French cases have breached 300,000 mark. The new cases smashed the previous record that was set on Tuesday, when 271,686 new COVID cases were recorded. 66,000 people in France received their first COVID jab on Wednesday. It's a daily rate not seen surging since since the beginning of October. This comes after a massive pro-vaccination campaign by the government. President Emmanuel Macron had warned that the government would squeeze those who continue to refuse the jabs. Around 5 million people in France still unvaccinated. 20% of them are considered to be at high risk from COVID. To date, France has suffered 124,563 deaths from COVID.
Lutter contre cette pandémie supposait bien sûr toute une série d'actions, on ne va pas les énumérer ici, supposait évidemment l'adoption de dispositions législatives ou réglementaires, mais reposait aussi sur la responsabilité individuelle de chaque citoyen de la République. Et oui, les citoyens de la République doivent exercer leurs responsabilités. Et être responsable, être libre, ce n'est pas contaminer impunément les autres. Ce n'est pas surcharger nos services de soins qui sont déjà soumis à rude épreuve.
Now in Italy, in a bid to battle surging infections, the government is making COVID vaccination compulsory for everyone over the age of 50. From the 15th of February, the vaccine pass will be necessary for people over 50 to access their workplace. Out of at least 59 million people, 28 million are over the age of 50. Some 78% of Italy's population is fully vaccinated. So far, about 36% have received a booster shot. Italy has seen its COVID cases soar in recent days. A total of 1.4 million people are currently positive in the country. Italy was the European country first hit by the pandemic in early 2020. It still has one of the highest death tolls at more than 138,000.
L'estensione dell'obbligo vaccinale a tutti i cittadini del nostro Paese che hanno più di 50 anni. Questo verrà controllato in modo particolare nei luoghi di lavoro attraverso l'utilizzo del Green Pass rafforzato.
The Netherlands has also recorded its highest number of COVID cases ever registered in a single day. The new record stands at nearly 25,000 positive tests. The highly contagious infectious Omicron variant now made up most cases. Despite the rapid rise in infections, hospital admission numbers do continue to decline. The Netherlands currently has one of the strictest set of anti-virus measures in place. All non-essential shops, restaurants, bars and entertainment venues are shuttered until the 14th of January till now. Universities and other higher education institutes remain closed as well and have been restricted to online teaching. As the Omicron strain of COVID-19 expected to spread, the health minister said on Wednesday that all Czech employees will have to undergo antigen tests twice a week. The measure will take effect from the 17th of January. It will impact all employees going to regular workplaces. This includes the vaccinated employees as well as those who have recently recovered from COVID-19. The government will also trim the quarantine and isolation periods to 5 days each as of the 11th of January. There are fears of a rapid Omicron spread leading to reduced workforce as well. The country of 10.7 million people have registered more than 2.5 million COVID-19 cases and almost 36,400 deaths. Now, in Germany, critical services could grind to a halt as the highly infectious Omicron variant takes hold. Germany is considering shortening COVID-19 self-isolation periods. Workers in critical sectors such as hospitality or hospitals or electricity suppliers would be able to end their isolation after 5 days. For the general population, the isolation period would be reduced to 7 days with a negative PCR test. The current isolation period is 14 days for everyone. The draft proposals are being sent to regional leaders as well, who will then meet Chancellor Olaf Scholz on Friday. Under the plan, people who show no symptoms after 10 days of isolation will be allowed to leave their homes without a test. Hours after the announcement, several hundred people took to the streets of Munich to protest against the government's COVID restrictions. The crowd of demonstrators did not wear face masks. Daily infections were declining in December. Started rising again a week ago. The Omicron variant is causing a quarter of all new COVID-19 cases in Germany. It is likely to become the dominant variant in a matter of days in Germany. And Germany has a low rate of vaccination compared with some of the other Western European countries. 71.3% of the population is fully vaccinated, while 39.3% have received a booster shot.
I am from